Across decades and borders, incidents involving industrial chemicals have left a lasting impact on people, on places, and on trust. These moments remind us why environmental health matters and why vigilance must never fade. At a chemical plant in Seveso, Italy, an explosion released dioxin, a highly toxic compound. Farm animals died, residents were evacuated, and children suffered skin disorders. The disaster led to stronger EU chemical safety laws. At Union Carbide's pesticide plant in Bhopal, a gas leak released methyl isocyanate, which is extremely toxic. Over 3,000 people died within days. Long-term effects included cancer, birth defects, and lung damage. In Illinois, emissions of ethylene oxide from a medical sterilization plant raised alarms. Nearby communities saw spikes in cancer diagnoses. The plant faced lawsuits and was eventually shut down. Following a tsunami, the Fukushima nuclear plant released radioactive materials into the environment. Thousands were evacuated. Long-term health and ecological impacts are still being studied. The Deepwater Horizon oil rig explosion released millions of barrels of oil into the ocean. Marine life and coastal communities were exposed to toxic substances. Health issues included respiratory problems and skin irritation. In Malaysia, illegal dumping of chemical waste into Sungai Kim Kim released toxic fumes in Pasir Gudang. Over 6,000 people, with mainly students, suffered from breathing problems, fainting, and panic. The incident exposed gaps in enforcement and emergency response. A rare earth refinery in Bukit Merah exposed residents to radioactive thorium waste. Health issues like cancers, birth defects, and leukemia in children appeared over time. It became one of Asia's worst radiation pollution cases. Lynas' rare earth processing in Pahang raised concerns over low-level radioactive waste. Communities questioned long-term health and environmental safety. Public protests and reviews followed, though operations continued. Intensive bauxite mining near Kuantan caused airborne dust and water contamination. Rivers turned red, and residents reported respiratory issues and skin irritation. In August 2018, an ammonia leak at an ice factory in Shah Alam resulted in the deaths of 2 workers and injured 19 others. The leak, caused by a ruptured storage tank, led to respiratory issues among workers and prompted the evacuation of nearby residents. Manganese mining around Kuala Ko raised serious concerns about environmental pollution. Contaminated water and poor air quality worsened health conditions for the Batek Orang Asli. 15 lives were lost amid poor healthcare access and rising environmental risks. A gas pipeline explosion in Putra Heights injured over 140 people and displaced more than 500 residents. While no toxic gases were detected, the incident raised concerns about potential health effects from particulate matter and methane exposure. Every incident leaves a mark. Prevention begins with awareness. Thank you for watching. Remember, a healthy environment means a healthy you. Let's take action today for a better tomorrow.